Okay students, in this video I am going to explain exercise 2.6 second problem, which is important problem. If z is equal to x plus iy is a complex number such that imaginary part of whole bracket 2z plus 1 by iz plus 1 0. That means இது நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு சிம்பிளிஃபை பண்ணால் ஒரு காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ் நம்பர் மாதிரி வரும். அதில் ஒரு இமேஜினரி பார்ட் ஜீரோக்கு ஈக்குவேட் பண்ணணும். ஓகே, தட் இஸ் த மீனிங். Show that the locus of z, answer itself given, 2x square plus 2y square plus x minus 2y is equal to 0. Okay students, so here how will you proceed means same way. In locus problems and all, z is equal to x plus iy. Okay, then you consider whatever presents inside the stomach or inside the bracket, you simplify, you will get like a complex number. In that you take only the imaginary part, because they ask imaginary part. If they ask real part you make it 0. Okay, so okay students, you see the solution now. Second solution, see z is equal to x plus iy, that is given. Also given imaginary part of 2z plus 1 by iz plus 1 0. Now we consider the whatever present inside the bracket. So that part is very important students, listen carefully. Now 2 into what is z we assumed x plus iy, plus 1 is there, plus 1 is there. Okay, I into x plus iy plus 1. Okay, now I want to arrange both numerator and denominator in the form of a complex number. Okay, then only I can simplify this one. I can take the complex conjugate and I can simplify. In that I can take only the imaginary part. Okay students, now 2x, open the bracket, plus 2iy, இது ரெண்டால் இன்டூ பண்ணால் இந்த bracket open ஆகும். 2x plus 2iy plus 1. What about the denominator? ix, I into x, ix, I into iy, I square y, plus 1 already it is there. Now in the numerator you see now, 2x plus 1, the numerator, that is the real part, plus 2iy, imaginary part. And what about denominator? Ix, I square is minus 1, the famous complex number property, fantastic property. Now minus I, minus y plus 1. So now numerator 2x plus 1 plus 2iy, அது ஒரு complex number மாதிரி இருக்கு, right? What about the denominator now? 1 minus y is the real part, plus ix is the imaginary part. Okay, so up to this what we did, this first part, just to replace z as x plus iy, you arrange both numerator and denominator in the form of the complex number. Real part plus imaginary part in the numerator, denominator also real part plus imaginary part. Then this is the step we arrived. 2x plus 1 plus 2iy by 1 minus y plus ix. This is like the division of two complex numbers, right? So how will you divide two complex numbers? So many problems we did. Just take the complex conjugate of denominator, then you multiply both numerator and denominator with the complex conjugate. Okay, complex conjugate of denominator, not the numerator. 1 minus y plus ix. So what is the complex conjugate? 1 minus y minus ix. So 1 minus y minus ix by 1 minus y minus ix. Now you see the multiplication part. So this part, this step is very crucial students. Listen carefully. Same procedure only. First you should take the real part, then you should multiply these two. Okay, real imaginary. Similarly, you should take a imaginary part, then you should multiply these two. Okay, this one as well as this one. Okay students, so first what you should do? First you should take the real part, then you multiply both real part as well as imaginary part. Then take imaginary part, then you multiply both real part and imaginary part. Okay students, so real part, inge real part, real part, imaginary part. அதே மாதிரி இங்கே imaginary part, real part, imaginary part, imaginary part. சாதாரண மல்டிப்ளிகேஷன் மாதிரி தான். Okay, so if you multiply, then what is the answer you are going to get? If you multiply, what is the answer you are going to get? 2x plus 1 into 1 minus y 2x plus 1 into minus ix. ஸோ அந்த ix நான் முன்னாடி எடுத்திருக்கேன், நம்ம இஷ்டம் தான் அது. ஸோ ரியல் பார்ட் எடுத்திருக்கு, இந்த ரெண்டுமே நாங்கள் மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணியிருக்கோம். ஓகேவா? ஸோ அப்புறமா வாட் யூ ஷுட் டூ, டேக் இமேஜினரி பார்ட் 2iy into 1 minus y, 2iy plus 2iy into minus ix. By denominator no problem students, because it is of the form a plus ib into a minus ib. So a plus ib into a minus ib, a square plus b square, we know the formula, fantastic formula. Okay, now 1 minus y the whole square, real part square plus imaginary part square. Okay, denominator no problem students. Now I want to arrange this full in the form of the complex number, then only I can take imaginary part to 0. Then problem is, how can I arrange this like a complex number? Okay, now listen, 2x plus 1 into 1 minus y, this is real part only. Okay, these two plus I is there, here also I is there. So what I can do now, in these two I can take I as common. So if I take I as common, 2y into 1 minus y minus x into 2x plus 1 plus, what about this one, 2y, I square is minus 1, then I already told that minus here. Next step, I square minus 1 I want to change. Okay students, this is a minus 2y into I square x, I square is minus 1, minus minus plus. அப்போ இது கூட நமக்கு ரியல் பார்ட் தான். That's what even examples I told, exercise I told. In complex number multiplication, first term, last term always real. அப்போ இந்த பார்ட்டும் ரியல் தான். ஸோ அது பக்கத்தில் எடுத்துக்கோ, 2x plus 1 into 1 minus y plus 2xy, இது எங்கெங்கே வந்துருக்கு, ஃபோர்த் டேர்ம் plus I into இது அப்படியே வச்சுக்கோ, டிவைடட் பை 1 minus y the whole square plus x square. இப்போது இது ஒரு காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ் நம்பர் மாதிரி எடுத்தால் நீங்கள் என்ன ஆகும்னா, see 5 plus 7i by 2, example I am telling, 5 plus 7i by 2 னா 5 by 2 plus 7i by 2. அப்போது இதில் இமேஜினரி பார்ட் மட்டும் எடுக்கணும்னா வாட் யூ ஷுட் டேக், இந்த I கோஷன்ட் only, this one fully, 2y into 1 minus y minus x into 2x plus 1 divided by 1 minus y the whole square plus x square. அது ஃபுல்லாக எடுத்தால் தான் அது இமேஜினரி பார்ட் ஆகும். இப்போ இதில் ரியல் பார்ட்னா I கோஷன்ட் இல்லாமல் இது ஃபுல்லாக எடுத்துக்கணும், 2x plus 1 into 1 minus y plus 2xy by 1 minus y the whole square plus x square. That one fully you should take. Okay students, so in the multiplication step only very very crucial step students, அது வந்து அந்த ப்ராசஸில் very very important step. 2x plus 1 into 1 minus y, real part, imaginary part, that is minus ix into 2x plus 1. Next 2iy into 1 minus y, imaginary part, real part, imaginary part. இப்போ 4 டேர்ம் வரும், 4 டேர்ம் யூ காட், பட் wherever you will get I square replace minus 1, அவ்வளோதான், பிரச்சனை தீஞ்சு போயிடுச்சு. அப்போது ஃபஸ்ட்டு டேர்மும் லாஸ்ட் டேர்மும் நமக்கு என்ன வரும், கண்டிப்பாக உங்களுக்கு ரியல் பார்ட் தான் வரும். ஃபஸ்ட் டேர்ம், லாஸ்ட் டேர்ம், I square minus 1 minus and minus plus, that's why 2xy, இதில் வந்து I அப்படியே வச்சு. இப்போ இமேஜினரி பார்ட் ஆஃப் திஸ் ஃபெலோ is you have to make it as 0. So for that listen carefully. Now imaginary part of 2z plus 1 iz plus 0. So who is imaginary part, I already told, I coefficient. So 2y into 1 minus y minus x into 2x plus 1 whole divided by 1 minus y the whole square plus x square, that is equal to 0. Okay, now if you cross multiply 0 into this one, 0 only will come. Then you take only numerator, 2y into 1, 2y minus 2y square minus 2x square minus x is equal to 0. One step you can do extra also, otherwise directly you can put, that is up to you. Then 2x square, if you multiply the negative side, 2x square plus 2y square plus x minus 2y is equal to 0. So this is the required locus equation of the z or locus of z. இந்த பாத்தில் தான் z மூவ் ஆகும், nothing but the circle equation. Okay students, general equation of the circle we will going to study in 5th chapter. அது வந்து ஒரு circle equation it will represent. Okay students, so the main thing is what you should understand அந்த கண்டிஷன் சிம்பிளிஃபை பண்ணுறது தான் ரொம்ப 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 இம்பார்ட்டண்ட்டு. So ignore what it glance you listen. Z value you put x plus iy. You arrange both numerator and denominator as the complex number. Then it becomes division of two complex number. Then you take the complex conjugate. You multiply both numerator and denominator. Then numerator again you have to multiply. Denominator no problem. X plus iy into x minus iy. X square plus y square. Then you separate it. How will you separate? Real part you can separate. Imaginary also you can separate. But the condition is given on the imaginary part. Suppose students, if they ask the condition for the real part, in this you will take only the real part. This one divided by this one. That's it, enough. Since they asked the imaginary, I quotiently irukkuradha imaginary. I oda சேர்த்து சொல்லக்கூடாது. ஓகேவா? அப்போ this one by this one. அந்த imaginary part 0 க்கு equate பண்ணா automatically you will get the answer. Okay. So 5 mark important problem, students. Okay, next video we'll see the third problem. If you like this video, please subscribe this channel and share it to your friends. Okay, bye.